Hello and welcome back to Helldivers 2 Loadout Roulette. Today's loadout is the R36 Eruptor, which I don't think we've had throughout the series yet, which is kind of surprising. Or if we did, it was very early on. The Last 7 Dagger, and the G6 Frag Grenade. Our armor is the PH9 Predator, Trailblazer Scout, because I wanted to mix it up. I usually use all the other green helmets with this armor, so something a little different. And the Agent of Oblivion cape, since it matches everything pretty well. But today we are up against the Terminids, which this loadout should do a solid job against. And I will see you in the mission. Alright. This mission is already underway. It looks like these guys have done a little. But we have Orbital Napalm, Orbital EMS, Eagle Strafing, and the Guard Dog K9, so the Tesla Guard Dog. In an urban environment, this should be pretty solid, not gonna lie. The EMS actually should serve pretty well, but I would hopefully not get into a position where I need to use it. But if you guys have been following news of the game lately, that's not a good sign. You would see that Helldivers is coming to Xbox in August, on the 26th, I believe. I'm surprised. I had said I didn't think they would do it. I didn't think that there was a big enough consumer base willing to play it, considering you already had PC, and I figured Microsoft would be pulling something to try to prevent that from happening. But it's gonna be on there, not on Game Pass. I saw people pretty frustrated with that, which admittedly was kind of funny. Like, why would you expect it to be free? It's not a first-party game from Microsoft. What I will say though is I'm disappointed in some of the people I've seen, because I've seen some absolute like bitch-made low-T responses, some absolute soy jack responses from people who are like, I'm gonna team kill Xbox players. I'm like, grow the hell up. This isn't 2009. The console wars are long dead. At this point, we all play on glorified, kind of lower-end computers. They just have a white label slapped on them and a proprietary or semi-proprietary operating system. That's it. Let's not act like this is something special. Let's not act like there's a lot of games that are exclusive anymore to warrant kind of fighting over who gets what cool stuff. Those days are gone. It was cringe back over a decade ago, it's cringe now. I just hope Arrowhead takes this time to actually do more. Get more people working on the game, more updates, more stability. Please, I beg of you. I'm tired of opening with weapon customization, hitting R1 to go to skins, and my game crashing. That shit gets real tiring. First time it's like, hee hee, haha, funny bug. 50th time in a row, I'm just like, please, I beg of you. But in general, I think it's pretty cool getting more players. I don't know if it's gonna be like an increase in like War Bond releases, because I know as of this video we just got another War Bond, and that's definitely unexpected, but I also think, like I had said before, that our last Warbond, the Space Police one, I think that was the result of a delay. Almost fell in that hole. That was done a while back, and it just didn't get out in time. So when it was finally ready to go, they just kind of whipped it out and were like, yep, here we go, here's stuff, have fun. Which is fine. I'm not going to sit here and be like, no, you should delay it to have the cadence go normally. Like, I don't care. I personally think that they pushed it out also simply because as you look at it, these all seem to be kind of tied to the current, I described it as like a season or a story arc. Like right now, we've just finished all of the stuff with the Illuminate. The guy fell in the hole and just rage quit. Okay. Honestly, I have less respect for people who do that, because that is some cringe shit to be like, oh, I'm mad I fell in the hole. Oops, it happens. Just nut up and be aware. But yeah. So we had the Illuminate. That's kind of this first story arc. And I think this new Warbond is a continuation. It's the aftermath. Like, hey, here's all the stuff we have going on. Here's all the Illuminate tech we've salvaged and how we've managed to implement it. But now, after this, I think we're going to get the second phase, which some people say is the... There's arguments as to whether the next phase starts at the defense of the presidential, like, palace, White House, whatever you want to call it, or if it's after. I'm not sure. I kind of hope the story starts to deviate from the Illuminate a bit. I'm kind of bored of them. I'd like to see kind of the Hive Lord and the faction bosses get added. They'd be a nice deviation from the norm. Man, when you have the experimental stims, everything gets real red. But so it's... I think that's going to be the thing. I don't think our current cadence is going to be the norm. I know a lot of people are hyped for that. I really don't think it'll be the thing. It would be insane. It'd be like every, 2-3 weeks getting a new Warbond?
Requesting air support. Calling in reinforcements.
We're just gonna call him back here because I'm kind of getting pushed a little. But yeah, I just think the cadence will be different, which is fine. If it goes back to the monthly, I don't have an issue. I'm not gonna be belligerently butt frustrated.
How'd you like to taste of freedom?
It's realistically what I expect.
Requesting air support.
I just hope the increased player counts and increased money coming in means just better updates. And honestly, I welcome the Xbox players. I think it'll be cool. I know I've seen a lot of Xbox people asking like, oh, what did I miss? So, did I miss anything with like Malevolent Creek? And it's like, no, you didn't miss anything. The creek was blown out of proportion. I feel like that has to be just stated a million times. It is not as big a deal as people made it out to be. Because it isn't. The creek was... I've stated this before, the creek was just a result of us not having an understanding for the tactics, not having an understanding of, honestly, having good weapons. That's all it was. I think if we had like a... I can't even say like a new Malevolent Creek, because you would have to have it organic. You can't have, like Arrowhead tried, where they wanted to like kind of force Creek 2.0 and like nobody was having it. Everybody defended so vehemently. And I don't think it would have been as good. Because we know how to handle automatons now. They would have just got dumpstered. But yeah, it'll be interesting what's coming up next in terms of story. It'll be interesting seeing the player count. I absolutely fear for what the servers are gonna look like. I imagine it's gonna suck super hard. The servers are gonna be just absolutely fried.
Orbital inbound.
Man, playing this in a dark room is blinding when all the stuff blows up in your face. It's like I'm being flashbanged. Nope, not gonna go over there and help because my guard dog has a chance of killing everyone.
How'd you like the taste of freedom?
Yeah, this build worked out well, but it's the Eruptor. It's the dagger. This was a build that was guaranteed to not suck. It would have been a challenge to actually be bad. But that is all for now. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to hit the like button. It helps out the channel a lot. And if you haven't already, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.